The esteemed life coach and dynamic faith teacher is not just a leader, he is a catalyst for transformation, a passionate mentor, faith builder, and community mobilizer. Hill's mission is simple to help people rise above limitations and live with purpose. Through his ministry and outreach initiatives, he's raised leaders, nurtured vision, and inspired hope, blending deep spiritual insights with everyday leadership lessons that create real change. From discipleship to community service, his life speaks of integrity, compassion, and impact. He's going to be speaking to us on dealing with your background from a renewed mindset. Get ready to be inspired by life coach Chukwudi Abana as we welcome him.
Don't stop until I give him the mic. Keep clapping.
He just went.
Good afternoon. Please be seated. Wow. Dr. Iheanacho, you just solved a major problem for me now. You don't know what you just did here. These 30 minutes, you just solved a problem of 5 years by this presentation. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. 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 I want to appreciate Dr. Chime. In fact, I just said, maybe I came here as a facilitator, but I would have come as a student. Yeah, to learn, because the things I've learned in these few minutes I've been around is mind-blowing. You know, that wealth of experience, and some things he said, wow. I had to start doing the personal audit again on the things I'm pursuing and how to pursue them. I want to appreciate you so much, Dr. Chime, for that presentation. Arinze, God bless you for inviting me. Thank you for bringing this together. It's not easy. You know, I'm a pastor, I do programs, so I know what it takes. It's not easy. The apprehension, the fear, all kinds of things going through your mind. And then finally, people are here, and you are wondering whether you're the one that organized this program or not, you know. And I heard your story from Dr. Chime, and I'm not surprised that you are here. And this is just the beginning. I'm not surprised. You know, this is just the beginning. And I've seen you serve. I've seen you put all your resources. I've seen you put all your time in your work. Whatever work they give you, go beyond whatever it is that you have been given. And God will bless you mightily. All right. So I want to also appreciate all the other facilitators that are here, the commercial police. You're welcome, sir. And everyone, please, I'm standing on all the other protocol. Please pardon me. I will be speaking briefly on dealing with your background from a renewed mindset. From a renewed mindset. So let's define what a mindset is. The mindset is a worldview held by a person. Your worldview. It's the way you see the world. It is the way you understand things. It's the way you respond to things that happen to you and around you. So the way you see the world, the way you see things, the way you understand things, and the way you respond to things that happen to you, things that happen around you. The way I will respond to things that happen to me and things around me will be different from the way you respond, because your mindset is different from my mindset. I want to do an illustration. Please, can I get a bag? My bag. Somebody did this and it impressed me so much, and it's true. At least if this one will stick to your mind. No, not the bag, the other bag. I brought some few spectacles, eyeglasses, you know, here. So we're going to do some I don't know who will volunteer. Anybody? Just come. I need a guy. Come. Don't worry. Indicate first. Just face graduation. Bring out the first one. I don't know the color. Put it on. Don't worry. God bless you. You came out. Someone is already here. All right. Put your hands together for her. What do you see? What's the color? Orange. Remove it. What's the color? It's normal. Put it on again. What's the color? Orange. Can I get another one? What's the color? Black. Are you sure? Black. Can I get another one? What's the color? Black. Can I get another one? The last one. What's the color? Just try any color. Is it yellow? All right, thank you. So you see, your spectacles are your mindset. That's why you have an opinion different from my own opinion. So the way you respond to things, you see what's happening in the nation, you say, I don't know what's happening, what's going on, the government is messing up, there's no money in this, whatever. Whatever you say, as a man thinketh in his heart, so easy. That's your mindset. That's your mindset. There's a poverty mindset. There's an abundance mindset. There's a timid mindset. There's a possibility mindset. It depends on the mindset that you have. And your mindset delivers exactly what you have. There are many opportunities out there, but your mindset will only see what it has. Your mindset is programmed by the seed of information that go into your mind. So that seed will produce the harvest that will form your mind and then will produce the outcomes you see in your life every single day. Sometimes people with a dependency mindset or lack of ownership mindset, irresponsible mindset, think that somebody else is the cause of their problems. Maybe an uncle, maybe a friend, maybe a boss, maybe a colleague, because of their mindset. So it's not about where you came from, because you came from a particular place that shaped your mindset, your environment, while you were growing up. So somebody that was raised in Obiago will not have the same mindset with the person that was raised in Buckingham Palace. The person raised in Obiago, Ajegunle, in the poorest part of Ajegunle, we have a poverty mindset. That's his capital, what he will start with. The one that was raised in Buckingham Palace, we have an abundance mindset based on the nurture and the information that he or she got while growing up. So whether you are raised in Ajegunle or Buckingham Palace, it doesn't matter what mindset you are given. But now, it's your responsibility now to change your mindset that will bring out certain outcomes in your life that will cause impact on this earth. So, there are three types of mindset. You know, Doc, you are speaking and you mentioned one. In fact, you spoke almost everything I have here. I say, wow, what would I do? There are three types of mindset. There's a fixed mindset. I've seen people with fixed mindsets. They are rigid. They are in their mind. This is how it is. I watched a man. I don't know if you have seen him. He's a leader somewhere in this Enugu state. He believes in polygamy. He talks about it. He flaunts it with conviction. He has a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset about it. A fixed mindset about how things should be done. Their minds are not flexible. Their minds are like this. That's why sometimes, as the world is going and going, the world leaves them behind. The world leaves them behind. Fixed mindset. They're not putting more information to their minds to know what's happening, what's trending. Like now, in this age of AI, everybody must understand that skill. Everybody. And know how it applies to your field of endeavor. But after a while, you see in the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, go on social media and see how AI, is defining a lot of things. Thank God that, I saw Pastor Poju was doing a disclaimer about an AI that they used his face and all that to whatever. And it's going to be getting better and better. That wasn't perfect. You'll get to a point, you become very perfect. A time will come, we will not stand there to preach. It's hologram. Hologram. And this hologram will be in 20 different places, in 20 nations. And you are preaching from a studio. You are speaking from a studio. Impacting lives. So, the fixed mindset, I'm a pastor. Please pardon me, I'm a pastor, and I would like to read scriptures. Okay? I know some of us here are not Christians. Abi, please, but these are principles. I get the principles from the Bible. So I'll read scriptures, I'll just bring and be going. You see, Proverbs chapter 27, verse 22, he said, though you grind a fool in a mortar with a pestle, along with crushed grain, yet his foolishness will not depart from him. That's a fixed person. He doesn't want to change. He does not want to know what is happening. He doesn't want to get new information. That's one extreme. The other extreme is a double-minded person. A person with a double mindset. That person is a wavering person. It's unstable. So today the person is here. Tomorrow the person is there. So today they feed the person with an information and it goes to this side. Next tomorrow they feed with another information. It goes to this other side. He's not stable. So the person with a double mindset has no conviction about anything. He can't make up his mind about anything. No conviction. But in the middle, there is a mindset called the growth mindset. It's a mindset that is flexible. It's a mindset that wants to learn. It's a mindset that wants to grow. It's a mindset that wants to explore. It's a mindset of creativity. It's a mindset of innovation. So we are trying to talk about and discuss this growth mindset, not the fixed mindset, not the wavering, unstable mindset, the growth mindset that will cause you to move from place to place. Many years ago, a few years ago, just today, it was just 3 years ago. 3 years ago. If I were not a pastor, I'm not a pastor, I would be in the lab. Because I like reading. I love reading, doing research. And I know that it's still there. So many years ago, as I finished school, I did my master's. I got to a point. I'm going to tell the story. So for one or two persons. And it has helped me to help others. Along the line, because of ministry, the zeal of ministry, I abandoned that master's 3 months to my defense because of transfer. That was UNN. I went to Lagos. I won't call the year. I was in Lagos. I finished in Lagos a year plus, came down to the east somewhere in Owerri, and I applied for another master's, biotechnology. I was in that master's. I had like a month to the end of that particular master's. Another transfer came. I abandoned it. It's still hanging. I went to another place. I couldn't move. I couldn't, shuttle from there because of the work I was doing. So I became troubled. These things were in my mind, somewhere in my mind. And it troubled me. Every day I wake up and I'm thinking I'm still lagging behind. I know this is not my potential. This is not my capacity. I need to, activate certain things. And I was doing my ministry, doing what I was doing. Until one day, 2022, I just woke up. I was in the midst of some people. I was pastoring some very powerful people in government. And I was discussing with them. And I found out that I was behind. I could only talk about revelation, talk about the Bible. I couldn't talk about normal affairs of life, business, politics. I knew I was in trouble. So I sat down one day, all night. I began to craft out a new direction to change my mindset and transform myself. Or like you're saying, personal development is a rigorous sleepless nights, sometimes 2 hours in a day, in a stretch of 3 months, because you have to meet up with deadlines. So I went to the first school. I was floating in that school for 1 week. It was NIPS in Kuru. I was floating. I was wondering what I was doing here. They were speaking something, policy, talking about strategy. I was wondering what's going on here. I told myself, if you have 3 weeks to be here, if you keep doing this, you will drown in this place. So I got myself, I'll take extra class, ask some questions. When I get back to my hostel or my accommodation, my lodging, I'll get back to my books and all that. The next week I caught up with everything. And I found out I could discuss. I came back from that school, I was there for 3 weeks, and I met some people that I used to discuss with before. And I began to speak, and they were saying, where did you go? How did you get information? That's how you can change your mindset. It is a value you put in your mind that you can give. And the outcome of your life, the things that happen to you, is based on how you think. And how you think will be seen in how you speak and how you act and the things you do. So it was a challenge. The next year, I took up 2 master's programs in 1 year. 2 master's programs. 2 different programs. One for this side and one for 2 things I wanted to pursue. And when I got into it, I found out that I finished those 2 masters in 1 year. So I got 2 masters in 1 year. It wasn't an easy task. I got to the point, of course, middle of the sea, I said, what am I doing here? I couldn't balance with ministry. I'm just trying to help somebody here. Because it was something I was rushing. I wouldn't have done that, with what I know now. So, the first 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, I was floating. My Bible, I could just read my Bible a little bit because I had deadlines. I would do this exam, do this meeting, do this class, do this one, and I began to balance it. But I'm very glad because at the end of the day, some things happened to me. Because the size of your mind is the size of your life. And the size of your mind is the size of the information, the quality and the quantity of information that you have in your mind. So you see, you open your Facebook, you open social media, that phone that you have has a lot of information, you can access to it. The things that you are feeding on will give you a harvest in the next few years. You are feeding on gossip, you are feeding on all kinds of things, like Pastor Doc was saying. You are watching things that you are not supposed to watch. You're watching trends, you're watching all kinds of things that do not have any reference to where you're going to. In the next few years, those things will be a harvest that you see in your life. Meanwhile, that same social media, that same data, there are some things, some sites you can go to and develop yourself free of charge. There are some courses you can take. There are some questions that you have There's some limitations you have in your life now. You're asking questions. For example, you have not touched your first 1 million. And you're wondering why. You have to, it's not by, wishful thinking, maybe one day it will happen. It's a mindset. Even if by mistake you win a lottery of 1 billion, in the next few years, you come down to that level. Maybe it's 100,000, 400,000 you have in your mind. So you go on YouTube, you go on different sites to develop yourself. There are courses that are free. There are some you can do in a day. Get a certificate. There's information in that your phone. It depends on what you are feeding on. So your mindset is developed through your eye gates, your ear gates, and through your tongue, your mouth gates. That's how. So whatever enters through your eyes goes to your mind. Whatever enters through your ears goes to your mind. Whatever you say programs you before it programs your environment. I don't know if you know that. And there's something about the mind. The mind is like the stomach. You don't eat food now and say, this food, I'm about to eat you. As you enter my stomach, don't start digesting until I give you a command. Just hold. Maybe in the next 2 hours, I'll tell you when to start digesting. No, as you put the food in your mouth, maybe it's carbohydrate or whatever, the enzymes should be activated from your mouth, amylase, and then it goes to your stomach. Activation starts. It starts digesting. As long as the food enters your stomach, it starts digesting. It starts, being broken down. The same thing with your mind. Your mind is like your stomach. Whatever information enters your mind, automatically, what your mind does is start meditating. Your mind starts automatically thinking on it and breaking it down. And those things that are being broken down are the things that form your life. Someone wonder, where is this anger from? Where is this thing from? How am I like this? The things you fed on. The things you fed on. I've seen people, in the course of counseling, married people, and I hear some things that sometimes you're wondering. And I try to trace it back when they were single. Some say they've stopped. But some will tell you that when I was single, I was watching pornography morning, afternoon, night. Morning, afternoon, night. Now the result of that pornography is now seen in the marriage. With all the things happening there. Because there was no conscious, because you say, I've stopped it, I've grown, I've stopped it. But that you stopped it does not mean it has gone. You need to reprogram. You need to clean up your hard disk and put the right information or the right seed that will give you the right harvest. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. So, I have 10 minutes. Where's the clock? Is the clock here? Okay, I'll use my phone. All right. So I'll just go down to something. You look at Moses. I'll just tell the story. God told him, get 12 spies, then they go and spy out the land. I've given you this land. And they went and spied out the land. And they mapped out the place. Arranged, saw everything, saw what they were supposed to do. They came back. And 10 of them gave a report different from the report 2 gave. When they were giving that report, Caleb said, let us go and take the land at once, for we are well able. That is a possibility mindset. We are well able to take it. As he said that, the other 10, 83.3% of them, 16.7% minority, said we are able. 83.3% said we are not able. So it's not the one that wins the election that can change a nation. It's the one that has the right mindset. What was the problem? The ones that said we are able knew their strength. God had told them that they can take it. They had God, and they've seen what God did from Egypt to the Red Sea to the wilderness and all the 12 miracles he did. And they were leveraging on that. The other ones said that one day saw the giants there. And there are giants in the land. The land is good. But these giants, in their eyes, will look like grasshoppers. So I wondered, how did you enter their eyes to know how they are seeing you? There's a timidity, fear mentality. Sometimes it holds people, they don't move forward. Later, of course, they could not do that job. They could not enter the promised land. Till 40 years after, all these other guys had gone. Only Joshua and Caleb and other guys, new guys were on board. Joshua now sent 2 spies. He didn't send 2 of this time. 2 spies. They went there, looked at the place, and they said, in 3 days we are taking this place. And they went and took it. What they could not take in 40 years, they did in what? So there is the fear, lack of courage, and timidity mindset. There is also a very deadly one, the procrastinator's mindset. The procrastinator thinks that thing that is supposed to do now, we still wait till tomorrow. How do I change my mindset? Number 1, you have to be aware of your limitation. Everybody do have our own limitation. All of us have. So I have limitation in this area. I'm not good in this area. Then, second thing you have to do, you have to go for knowledge. You have to go for knowledge. You have to go for knowledge. You go for trainings. In knowledge, there's training. Dr. Chime was talking about the theoretical training and the practical one. There's apprenticeship, where you go and serve somebody that's gone is in that level. There's theoretical training, where you go and learn things. You go to a school, you go to the internet, you go, books. There's a book I have here. Bring that book. I said you should bring that book for me. Somebody taught me this. So my pastor said that he reads 1 book every single week. So all of us started practicing reading 52 books a year. So the initial time I struggled. I buy books. People that around me, they know that I buy books. Books and books and books. This book is about 300 and something pages. Let's say 300 pages, this book. If I meet this man now, this book is not in him. I can meet him in the next 7 days. He has shifted because this book is now in him. So I struggle. Sometimes I will start a book, I won't finish reading that book for 3 months. And this book, sometimes you have some books that are on your shelf. You pass them every day. This book will solve my problem. But you keep procrastinating. The more you procrastinate, the more your level, that mindset prolongs, it stays. The more the problems and the challenges, they keep coming. So this is 300 pages. So he said to us, divide this book into 7. You now have how many? 7 days a week. How many? Please, how many? Anybody? 40 something. Let's say 45. Let me just run it off 45. He said, before you go to bed every day, read 45 pages. That brings me now that you came to this meeting and you are motivated. Motivation is a first step, the first step. Motivation is not productivity. There's a bridge. When you are motivated, there's something else you need to know. Like I heard him say something. Hope what you are writing something down and you're going to use it. When you leave this place, you have to develop a system of discipline. That discipline will work against all your habits. You didn't hear what I said. It will work against your habits. Your time will change. Your time you sleep, the time you wake up, it will be again. You work against. It's an uphill task. It won't be convenient for you. A culture or system of discipline. If you don't have developed that system, you cannot finish 1 book in 1 week. With all the motivation, you can get on as you're writing now, man. If I leave here now, see what I will do. See what I will do. If you leave here, you will not do it. Can I say it again? If you leave here, you will not do it until you put that system of discipline. I have to put, before I eat in every day, I must finish 45 books. Before I sleep, I must finish 45 books. Let me even give you a little, as I close, a little thing that will help you. He said when he leaves his house, he has 7 things written down to accomplish. Me, I began to write 7 things. So I leave my house, 7 things. I come back with 7 things. Nothing accomplished. I asked him, sir, how do you accomplish? He said, I budget my time. For example, this is what time is it? Let's say it's 1 o'clock. From 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, what will we be doing? Let's project tomorrow. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. You have to write it on paper. Everything you do, every hour of the day, and hold that paper every single day. You want to watch a movie, write it there. You want to sleep 10 hours, write it there. You want to sleep 1 hour, write it there. You want to visit a friend, write it there. You want to read that book, write it there. That thing start developing your discipline. Your habits start changing. Things start changing. After a while, they say 21 days to 28 days to 30 days, everything will just align, and then you can move from there. To now perfect it is 90 days. I'm talking about the habit of discipline. You must put that system, or else whatever you learn here will be in your iPad, will be in your phone, will be in a jotter, and that's it. Then you go to the next seminar or the next training. The things that I've heard already here will deliver to me 20 years of productivity. What I heard. So it's not the hearing. It's what? The doing. It's not even the doing. It's the being. Because that person, you know what you wrote down you're going to do. That person that will do this one, that will accomplish this, at the end of the day, you are the CEO, doing very well. It's not this person here. There is a gap. There's a transformation that will happen, personal transformation. There's capacity that will happen from where you are now to that place. So there's a being that will take place. We are human beings, not human doings or human havings. So you transform your life, transform your mindset, then you are able to do. The capacity to do, you now have it. Knowledge to do, you now have it. Then you now have that thing you're looking for. I don't know if you're getting me. So one thing I want to point out here before I come down is the system of discipline. As you live here now, you sit down. Some of you will have to use your nights. Some of you will have to calibrate your day. You are so busy in the day, use your nights. You are so busy in the night, use your day. If you don't do it, this thing will just wash off again. Then you go to the next seminar, another training. So to be productive, you have to sit down, budget your time, bring discipline in your trainings, bring discipline. That's John Maxwell. He's over 60 years now. Am I correct? He wrote that book about maybe when he was 40 or less. Let's say 35. That's 35 years of knowledge. He accumulated from different places. He put in the book. If they say that book is 10,000, I buy it. Because that's 35 years of someone's experience I'm buying for 10,000. So some people like to buy shawarma. They don't like to buy books. So he put $10,000 here and a bunch of bananas. Tell a monkey choose. He will choose banana. He will not choose this. So take this out from this conference. Develop a system of discipline. Use your time. Budget that time. Regiment yourself to that time. You will see. After a while, you see yourself transform. You see those things that you are looking for, you are pursuing. You see them produce in your life. God bless you.
One more time, a better applause for Pastor Chukwudi, Christian Abana. You're still sitting down. I don't know, was it so boring? You can't stand up to celebrate him. Please celebrate. Thank you, sir. Dealing with your background with a renewed mindset. I appreciate you. You can have your seat. As is our culture, we will use this opportunity to appreciate you, sir, with an award from the One Arinze Foundation to say thank you. And like I said to Dr. Chime, and I'm also saying to Dr. Sam, I know you have so many awards. Please just move the old one aside and give space for this one. If not, put it in your sitting room or in your toilet, because men go to toilet a lot. You will see the award and remember it. Please, can I ask Dr. Sam to please help us to present this award to our eminent speaker, Regional Pastor, Dominion City, as he comes forward to receive the award from the One Arinze Foundation. Thank you very much.
This is an award presented from One Arinze Foundation to Pastor Chukwudi Abana for Leadership Excellence Award for an exemplary integrity, vision, and outstanding leadership for what you represent. We present this award to you. We present it to you today for your impact and what you represent. Thank you.
One more time, a round of applause. And thank you very much to Pastor Chukwudi of DC. Thank you very much. He's a life coach, and we appreciate your time with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to bring the plenary to a close, but not before we have the last but not the least speaker. After that, we will be going for our tea break and networking. You can already smell bread, you know. Yeah, some people shouted bread, you know, because that is why they are here. Man shall live by bread. Wow. Why was it only bread? Jesus was always, Jesus too liked food. Most of his miracle food, bread.